matter.
Does size matter?
Does size matter?
Cardboard castle.
So,
hey guys, welcome to our second video in the new year. We're gonna talk about a lot of shit. Wizards fucked up.
Did Wizard fuck up or not? That's the question. How big should the booster be?
So, why did Wizard change to 30 boosters instead of 36?
But last time they said that we're in touch with local game stores and they preferred
30. That's what we said last time.
That's what we
Wizards is that they were in contact with local game stores and the game stores prefer 30. But if you check the Tumblr from Mark Rosewater, but I can't read your screen.
Players preferred the price point of a 30 booster pack. Here in Europe, the price of a booster box, we looked it up, is 150.
Around 150 euros, depending where you buy it.
But it's around 150 euros in Europe, and they should lower that price with the 30.
They're gonna land around 130, 125
130,
with 30 boosters. Around 25 euros
So
less.
this is what they say people preferred.
Yeah.
That's the official.
That's what he said on Tumblr.
Yeah.
Correct.
And this was a conversation even. This wasn't the official announcement. This was on his Tumblr and someone asked.
Yeah,
and someone responded to it.
Rosewater.
Yeah, and there's even been some backlash.
Yeah.
The people are doing the math on how with 36 boosters, you have enough boosters to do a draft, 8 people, because a draft is 8 people.
You don't draft with 9, you don't draft with 7,
No.
you don't draft with 10,
We have
you draft with 8.
doesn't want to share you with the people on the internet.
Yeah, I think so. Oh my god.
If you just want to have casual draft at home with your friends, with 8 people, without price support, buy a box and get, how much was it? 6?
So with 36, you could get 2 and then play 4
Yeah.
times. Let's math this out again. So 3 times. 2 boxes, you can draft
2 boxes and you can get 3 drafts out of it with 8 people. And that's very convenient. You just buy 2 boxes, there's no
72 boosters
72 boosters
divided by 6.
divided by 6? 72 divided
Divided by 8.
Divided by 8. 72 boosters.
Divided by 8 is 24. 24 is 3 times.
3 times. Yeah, that's
Is that correct?
That's the math.
Yeah. So we'll do a little infograph.
He's gonna make
spots.
this guy's gonna make a graph, and we're gonna show it right here, where you can see all the possibilities that you get when you have a certain amount of players with the boosters that are left over. Yeah,
Right.
I've read also people that make a seal pool. They have a certain amount of people that they play sealed with, and for them the 36 was perfect because they had
6 players
and they could all do 6 boosters
and no price support.
and no price support. It's just
Yeah,
you know.
it's good, right? It makes sense. So financially, it should be the same. The problem is you might be on a gap where you have to buy a second box.
There you
then
go.
It gets more expensive.
And this is the problem. And this is where, when we start playing Magic the Gathering, we start with drafts.
Yep,
Friday Night Magic.
Friday Night Magic.
You just pay a small fee and you don't have to bring like anything except maybe sleeves, and
It's a very casual format. So
you show up with nothing and you get to play Magic and have
meet some
fun.
people.
And meet people, and you know the skill level, the power level is the same.
economically balanced.
It's economically balanced. You know, there's no pay to win, right? There's no pay to win. You can't.
No, there's some sense of luck, but there's no pay to win.
Yeah, but
I got better sleeves.
My sleeves allow me to draw the cards better.
I got a
fast.
nicer mat with my hand
It's pure skill based,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Because even when you have a shitty booster or a shitty
can
pick,
still win.
you can still win. All you need is your skill. This is why draft is such an amazing format, and it's loved. And that's why we're making this video, because when they're changing the amount of boosters in a booster box, this affects us on a personal level. And we started arguing about it, and we need to make a video about it.
Yeah.
If you buy 2 boxes, you get to play 3 drafts with 8 people,
Yeah.
and you have no boosters left over.
If you want to do that with the new setup, 30 boosters, you're gonna have to buy 4, so you have 120 boosters.
Yeah.
And then you can play 5 times.
So what does this mean?
That you have to play 15 hours of draft, at least.
By then the new set will be out. It doesn't. My final point was Wizards of the Coast is greedy. I don't think this is a more accessible approach. I think it's they're trying to get their bottom line to go up because Wizard Coast likes money. We know this. This is well established. They don't really care about the player base. Look at the universe.
Yeah,
Look at
I know. We all know Wizards is greedy. I'm not gonna debate on that,
Yeah.
right? They love money. They love smoking money. Remember? They love smoking money.
Shut the fuck up.
Wizards is greedy,
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
No doubt
But
about it.
I'm not sure if this is a greed move. Gets more people the chance to buy the product, which in theory is also some kind of greed, right? Stealing from the poor, giving to the rich.
That's not shit.
It's Robin Hood.
So that's what he thinks.
The Robin Hood.
And I think this is purely financial. This is where we stand. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm very curious about what you think.
Yeah.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah, leave a comment because we just voiced our opinions. This is what we thought with some quick research and on a fucking Saturday night. But we want to know if you're seeing this, do you have strong feelings about this? Do you not care?
How big is your pool at home?
Yeah, with how many people do you play?
Yeah, what are like the struggles that we're gonna have?
Do you play with price support or not?
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna affect your local game store? What does your local game store say?
Does one person buy it or do you all chip in for a box?
So many questions.
So many possibilities.
What did they do? They're stirred up this community.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem. The change.
I don't think I like change.
If the boxes were 30 back in the day, no one would have complained.
Yeah. I think we touched on everything.
Yeah, I think this is a wrap.
I think this is a wrap. I think that's it.
Yeah, so if you liked the video, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and then I won't have to kill you. You're getting the same for the money.
No, you're not. You're getting 6 boosters less.
Yeah, but you're paying for 6 boosters less.
Yeah. Paying less?
But you're getting less.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is amazing.
It's economics, guys. Welcome to Cardboard Castle. We're gonna do economics 101.
So if I pay more, do I
You get more.
get more?
Yeah.